Good day, guys and girls. So today I'm just bringing you some tips and tricks of assembling Ikea kitchen cabinets. This happens to be the section line of Ikea cabinets. I'm not going to go too much into installation and all that. It's been well covered on YouTube, and again, I don't like to cover content and repeat things that have already been covered. I like to bring tips and tricks and videos that have not been covered as of yet. So that's why we're here. So quick little tip, which I found super helpful, was this right here. Get yourself, this happens to be a tray that had Valentine's candy in it from one of the big box stores. And this way we can organize everything. Everything is right at our hands. We know exactly what we've got and where we can find it. Take out your bag of stuff. Take out these two. Take out your nails. Take out your hangers. Put the rest of them in a bucket. Use them later. Take your bag. And just start organizing everything. This is something that no other YouTuber is covering, so that's why we're covering it here. Take your other fasteners that you're not going to use right now in the container. And it's just that easy. Take a trash can or something, and the bags that all this stuff comes in, throw it out. Get it out of your way. You don't need to be tripping over that or having to go around after, collect everything. I actually have another pail here, and all that's in here is all my cover plates. These things, which I'm going to find out what they do. This, I have no idea what that does. And extra screws, which hopefully I don't need. I believe these are for actually joining the cabinets together once you actually have them hung up in place. But for now, all we're doing is just throwing everything in a bucket, putting it off to the side, getting it out of the way. It's just going to get in our way right now. It's going to get lost. Get it out of the way. Another tip, get everything set up exactly like the manual has it. The manual says to lay it out this way with the notch on the back facing outwards. Do that. Okay? No confusion at all. Follow it step by step. I like to use a drill. Okay? The manual says to not use drills. Okay? The reason why is that if you're a little bit too rambunctious, guess what? You're going to end up stripping things out. However, if you're careful and use a nice new bit, make sure that this is a nice bit. Okay? That's a brand new bit. See how it sits in here and everything is fairly tight? That's what you want. Go very slow, little bit of pressure. That's it. That's all you need to do. So I highly recommend a drill. You can see that this one here happens to be Milwaukee brand, but it doesn't have to be, but it's a smaller model. This is a 12 volt battery, so it doesn't have the same kind of torque and power that the big ones do. Again, you're limiting the chance that you're gonna strip something out and do some damage. Okay? These fasteners right here that go and they tighten up, these here, I only use a screwdriver. Again, this is a newer screwdriver. It's got a good bit on it, good tip, and it holds it really, really well. Newer screwdriver. You still need a knife, but don't use the knife on cutting these boxes open. Tear these boxes open. Okay, you don't want any kind of damage to the actual face of these cabinets, but you need something to open up those bags that have got all the hardware in it. So make sure you have a knife at your hand. I like to take a mallet, and when we're putting these end panels on, I like to give it a couple of taps. That way it snugs everything up, and then you can put these fasteners in easier, and you're not expecting this fastener to pull everything tight because you've already banged it tight with this mallet. So we've got our end panel on. Take your mallet, just give it a couple little love taps on there. Again, brand new screwdriver, your fastener. Don't use a drill for this. Nice and snug. Nice and snug. But this is just a blackhead mallet. They make white ones too. The white is non-marring. This is potentially marring. You're not going to mar it unless you're actually hitting, and you're actually hitting sideways. Okay, see how we did that little scuff there? But if you're hitting it head on, you're not going to do any kind of damage at all, leave any kind of marks. For those little nails that go on the back side, trim carpenter hammer. Do not use a framing hammer. It's too much weight, it's too much power, you're going to potentially do some damage. But I thought I'd do a video. This thing here is huge. I got everything I need right here at my fingertips. I'm not trying to sort through the bag and trying to find, oh, I need a dowel, I need one of these things. No, it's all here. And it doesn't have to be something like this. They make other things out there that are very similar. You could have 5 bowls set up. You could do anything. So again, just simplify everything, get stuff out of your way. And really, one of the best tips besides this one, and I should have said it right from the beginning, is we are actually set up on a table right now. So it's hard to see. Maybe see if we can zoom this out a bit. But we're actually set up on a folding table in the middle of the kitchen so that I can build everything right here, and then it goes up on the wall. We don't have to worry about any kind of back problems because we're bending over and building it on the floor. Build it on top of the cardboard that the boxes come in, put it on top of the table. That way you only got to go from this level here up onto the walls. It's going to save you a lot of grief and a lot of back problems, that's for sure. Hey guys and girls, so just a quick tip or trick here. So if you're having troubles getting these larger corner units in, or even the upper corner units just because of the weight, don't have enough hands, don't have enough help, whatever it might be, just a real quick tip that'll help you out. Put these cabinets in without the hardware on the back. Done. Ikea sends all kinds of packing with these cabinets, so prop it up on the one end to the correct height. You can build yourself a prop with a 2x4 on the flat or 2x4 on the upright. That way you can get everything centered in place. If you've got pipes to cut around like this one, it can make it very difficult to get everything in place and centered up. It's hung on the wall now. Less effort, less strain. Get everything squared up the way that it should be. Work smarter, not harder. So I hope you found the tips and tricks helpful. If you did, think about hitting that subscribe button. We're adding content like this all the time. It's not going to be Ikea kitchen cabinet videos, but it's going to be car maintenance, house maintenance, yard maintenance, things that I think the common homeowner or property owner or renter can find helpful, because sometimes all you need is that little bit of information, maybe a couple special tools here and there, but really with a little bit of information you'd be surprised what you're capable of. That's what this entire channel is about. We're not here with fancy intros and fancy cutaways and stuff like that. We're here giving you the information that you guys and girls need. Because remember, you never know unless you bear. We'll see you on the next one.